I promise you that by end of this video, your app will be live on internet. 3, 2, 1, boom. And this is your Smart Habit Tracker app hosted on internet, and the URL is this smarthabittracker.streamlit.app. Hello guys, welcome to next video by Project Maker. As you can see on the screen, I have opened the project demonstration of Smart Habit Tracker app. And if you have watched this project demo, then you must be knowing that in this video, I promise that I will bring another video in which I will help you to host this Smart Habit Tracker app on internet. And in this video, I will be doing the same. So now, before starting this process, I would like to give you a basic idea about the Smart Habit Tracker app. Using the Smart Habit Tracker app, we can simply track our daily tasks, pending projects, and set reminders so that we don't forget to complete them. Also, I have made this app as a game so that you can daily open this app, mark your tasks as completed, and you will get few specific points which are appearing on the screen, which are XP progress. And once you complete the 100 XP progress, then you will be moving to level number 2. Also, I have added a lot more such features in this project. So if you want to know more about this project, please watch this entire video. The demo of this video is available in I button above. Now, I will simply scroll down in the description where the source code is present, which is this. I will simply open a new tab, and this is the GitHub repo of this project. For now, I will simply copy the URL, which is this. And to host this application, you need to create accounts on 3-4 websites such as Streamlit, MongoDB Atlas, GitHub, and you must be having basic idea of how to using it so that we can push the project into your GitHub account. Don't worry, I will explain you this process step by step so you can also deploy this project on internet. And I promise you that by end of this video, your app will be live on internet. Now let's move to the destination folder and pull the repo. So I will simply open my destination folder, which is this. Now I will simply open command prompt in this folder, and I will simply type git clone and paste the URL and hit enter. And as you can see, the repo has successfully cloned into this folder. Now I will simply close this and open this app. As you can see, these are the folders and files which help to run this project. Now the first thing that you should do is delete the git folder. Currently there is no git folder because it's hidden. So you can simply unhide it using enabling this option, which is hidden items. And as you can see, this folder is now visible. Simply select and press shift delete. Now the next step is to create a virtual environment. So I will simply open command prompt in this folder now. And after that, I will simply type the command Python to check the Python version. And as you can see, the Python version is 3.11, which is correct. Now I will simply type Python -m venv and the name of environment, which is venv, and hit enter. This command will create virtual environment folder, which is this, as you can see. Now I will activate it. So the command to activate is venv/scripts/activate. Remember the S is capital here, and after that I will hit enter. Now I will install all the packages which are required to run this project. So this is the requirement.txt file, and I will simply type pip install -r requirements.txt file, and I will simply hit enter and wait for some time. As you can see, it will take time. So till that time, let's create a repository in GitHub. So I will simply go to Chrome browser, type github.com. As you can see, this is my GitHub profile, and I will create a new repository here. So I will simply click on this plus icon, new repository. I will type name as Smart Habit Tracker, which is this, and it's showing that the name is available, which is good thing. After that, you should select the visibility. Currently the default visibility is public, but you can definitely make it to private if you have not hosted any private GitHub repo on Streamlit, because Streamlit only allows one private repository to be hosted using Streamlit, else it can host multiple public repository on Streamlit. For now, I will keep it public only, and after that I will simply click create repository button. So the repository has been created, and I will simply copy this path, which is this. This is the URL of the repo. Now let's move to the destination folder, and I am hoping that the packages are being downloaded. Now the next step is to run the project in local, and to execute this project in local, we need to create a MongoDB Atlas account. For now, I'll simply close this, open this folder in VS Code. So let's move to the Chrome browser and create a MongoDB Atlas account. As you can see, I have already typed MongoDB here, and you can focus on this mongodb.com website. This is the correct URL, and I will simply click enter, and it will ask me to sign in. So I will create a new account in front of you all guys. I will sign in with Google. Select this account, continue. This shows some errors for first time, but don't worry, it automatically does everything in the backend. Just clicking the submit. Just wait for some time. So it's saying welcome to MongoDB Atlas. This is correct. This web page is asking for some basic details. If you want, you can fill, but to save time, I will simply skip them. And this is what we have opened. And this is the first page of MongoDB Atlas. And for this project, the free version is more than enough. So I will simply select free and create deployment. Okay, now it's asking me to choose a connection method. So I will simply copy this username and password for now. If you want, you can change the username and password. And after that, I will simply click here, create database user. And the database user has been created. Now it's asking me to choose connection method. So I will simply go here, and these are the multiple options. But we want this MongoDB for VS Code. And after that, I will simply copy this command to connect the MongoDB database from our local. And after that, I will simply scroll down and click done. And as you can see, this is our cluster in which our database is present, and in that database our tables would be present. So now let's move to VS Code because we have got the URL. The first job is to open this .env.example. Now I will simply create duplicate of it. And as you can see, this is the copy of this .env.example file, and I will simply rename it to .env only. And I will simply comment this because we don't want to do in local. Use cloud db, which is true. And this is asking me to paste the URL that we just copied. So I will simply paste the URL, which is this, and it's automatically showing me suggestion which is correct also. And if you go to the one of the folder where MongoDB is present, we have set the database name as this habit tracker. So I will simply copy this habit tracker name, and after that I will paste it here after .NET slash and in between habit tracker. So it will automatically create a habit tracker database in that cluster. Currently I can show you that the cluster is empty. So we can simply click here and view all clusters. Currently only one cluster is present, so it will only show one, and browse collections. So MongoDB by default give basic databases for us to practice, which will appear here. So admin local sample and here if you can see there is no habit tracker name database. So I will simply go to VS Code. The next step is to create a password for this app so that only the authorized user can be logged in. And to create a unique password for our project, I have created this bicrypt.python file which will provide us hash password value that we can store in virtual environment. And first I will activate the virtual environment, and as you can see the virtual environment is already activated. So I will simply type python and the file name is bicrypt. So this is the file, and my password will be this my secret 123, and this script will give us the hash password of this original password. So this is the hash password. I will copy the password between these two single inverted commas, which is this. And I will do simply one thing, go to .env file, and I will simply create a new variable which is app password. Everything would be in capital only, and I will simply paste the hash value here. Here you don't need to add this inverted commas for now because it will automatically take the entire value in the code. Now this is the my username, this is my password, this is the cluster 0, this is the key to cluster, and this is my database name. Now I will simply execute the test mongo.python file so that I can ensure that database is created or not. So I will simply type python test mongo.py. The file simply takes the mongo URL from the .env file, and after that it will simply try to connect to MongoDB, and if it's connected it will simply give us this message that connection is successful. Now let's test it. I will hit enter, and if you can see output, it's showing that connected to MongoDB successfully using database habit tracker test document, which is this. So it has also inserted a dummy document, and also it has read back the document. So this is the document that it has created, and it's showing that connection is okay. Now let's verify this on MongoDB cluster. So I will simply go here and simply click refresh here. It's asking me to reload, so let's reload the page. And if you can see, the habit tracker database must be there in 3, 2, 1, boom. And this is our habit tracker database created successfully. Now we don't want this test collection because it was created just for testing purpose. I will simply drop this collection. It's asking me to type the name, so I will simply type test collection, and I have written the name as test collection, and I will simply drop collection because it's no longer needed. Now I will simply run this entire application from local first, and then we can host it into Streamlit. So I will simply type Streamlit run app.py. This file is the starting point of our project. So I will simply hit enter, and it will be running on localhost for now. And as you can see, it's running in localhost. So let's wait for some time. And as you can see, this is a secure login which is asking for the password that we just created, and the password was in the bycrypt.py file, which is this my secret 123. So I will simply type this password here, paste it. I will show you this password, which is this, and click login button. And this is the authentication or basic login application for our project. And in the environment file, the hash value is present, so that even if the virtual environment file is accessed by malicious user, then also the app will be safe in your hands because the actual password is only known to you. And currently it's blank, so let's create single habit, which is read book. And I will just create this for test purpose so that we will ensure that this data is added into the database. And I will simply mark this task as done. The XP progress bar is increasing, the task is completed. And now let's check the database. I will simply refresh here, and as you can see, this is the habit tracker database. This is the habits, so it should include the first habit, which is reading a book, categories health, frequency type daily, and other information. And this is logs, which contains that we completed the first habit after clicking this done button, and user progress. So this is the current user progress, which is 10 total XP, which is correct. So we can say that the backend of project is successfully deployed on MongoDB. Now let's move to hosting our application on Streamlit. So for that, we need to push this entire code on GitHub first. So I will simply terminate this application by pressing Ctrl C, type clear so that the terminal will get clear. Now the first command to push this code on GitHub is simply type git init, so that code will be get initiated into a GitHub repository. And it's showing that it's initialized empty git repository which include .gitignore file. And this .gitignore file includes all the files that should not be pushed to GitHub, like this virtual environment, which is not needed. After that, I will simply click git add space dot, so that I should add everything. After that, I will simply type git commit, which is adding comments to this push, and I will type the comment as first commit. So the commit is successful. Now we just need to write a single command using which we can simply push this code into the GitHub repository that we created, which is this, and type the command, which is this git remote add origin. So I have copied this command, and I will simply paste it here and hit enter. And the next command to push code is, so I will copy this above command git branch -m, hit enter, and the branch is created. The next last command is git push -u origin main, and simply paste this command and hit enter. So let's wait for some time, and as you can see, the data is successfully pushed to GitHub repository without any errors. And if you want to see, I will just hit refresh button here. And this is our entire code that we just pushed from our local into GitHub. And everything is perfect here. And if you can see, we have not pushed the .env file because this file contains our personal credentials and we should not push them. Now next step is to create a Streamlit account. So I will simply open new tab and type Streamlit. And I will click on this first link, which is streamlit.io. And without thinking much, I will simply click on this free button because we want to host this app for free. So let's go here and click create app button, and it's asking me that what would you like to do. Currently our repo is available on GitHub, so I will simply click this first option, which means directly deploy from GitHub. So let's select this repo, and our repo name was Smart Habit Tracker, which was this Smart Habit Tracker, and the branch is main, which is correct, and our entry point was app.py that we just tested in local. And you can create a URL. So I will simply type the URL as smart habit. So the final URL will be smarthabit.streamlit.app, and we need to go to advanced setting, change the Python version from 3.13 to 3.11 because in local we use 3.11, and it's asking me to add your secrets. So I will simply go to the env file, which is here. Simply copy this entire thing and I will simply paste it here. Here you have to write everything in inverted commas. So I will simply add inverted commas before and after the credentials. So I am doing this same, just adding double inverted commas before and after for this also, and for this it's already added, so no need. And if you want, you can simply remove the unwanted data. We don't want this. So currently we only have three important credentials, which is use CrowdDB equal to true, app password, and Mongo URI. After this, I will simply hit save button, and after that we can simply click deploy. So as you can see, it's showing your app is in O1. So let's wait for some time. 3, 2, 1, boom. And this is your Smart Habit Tracker app hosted on internet, and the URL is this smarthabittracker.streamlit.app. Now you can also access this app from your mobile phone, but for now I will simply type the password, which is this mysecret123, and hit login. So currently no habits found because the database is freshly created once again. And now simply let's add a new habit here. So I will simply add get up at 6 a.m., which is habit, and I will do it 6 days a week. So I will select everything except Sunday and hit create habit app, and it's showing that the habit is created. Now let's go to dashboard, and this is our habit. Now I will simply hit enter, get up at 6 a.m. It's showing all habits are completed. Now let's go to the MongoDB Atlas to check about this habit. I will come here and simply refresh it. Let's see if that habit is successfully added or not. This is our habit tracker database. These are habits. As you can see, the habit is not getting added to our MongoDB Atlas because we need to do some additional settings in this MongoDB cluster. So for now, I will simply go to network access. Here is the IP access list. So now I will simply go here and click add IP address. And for now, allow access from anywhere. And we should disable this because we will be using this app forever. And as you know that we have already secured our app using the app password. So this is safe for now, and it's simply doing the connections. So let's wait for some time. Also, I would like to share you one tip that after you deploy this project on Streamlit, just delete this habit tracker database once and then restart the application of Streamlit. So now let's try to create habit once more. I will create a new habit. Let's say hit the gym, and I would like to go to gym 5 days a week. So I will set specific days: Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So I will simply add Tuesday, Thursday. So these are 5 days of week, and I will simply hit create habit and going to the dashboard. This is the habit, and I will simply hit enter. Done. So the habit is created. Now I will simply go to MongoDB database. As you can see, the hit the gym is created successfully, which is a habit, and if you can check logs, it will show that the hitting the gym log is successfully completed. And if you want to add reminders or projects, let's add some. So this was our localhost. I will simply remove it and simply open the actual app and add a reminder. I will let's say do mobile recharge. I will simply click add reminder. It's showing that reminder added successfully. Now let's go to dashboard. This is a reminder, and the balloons just pop up because the habits were completed. Now if you go to the cluster and check the reminder system by refreshing this web page. So this is cluster, it's refreshing, and once we expand it, I think we should see the reminders, which is this collection, and this is the details of this collection, which is do mobile recharge. The spelling was incorrect, but it's fine. Priority is medium and its completed is 0, which means the reminder is not completed yet. Now let's move to the application. And in this video, we have successfully deployed our smart habit tracker app into this web URL. I will also show you the mobile interface of this app. So I will simply open my mobile. So as you can see, this is the user interface on mobile app, which is secure login, and I will simply type the password, which was my secret. So I just don't remember the password for now. I am very lazy in that. So I will simply see the password. It is my secret 123. So I will simply type my capital S secret 123. I will just verify the password is my secret 123 and hit login button. So this is the app, and as you can see, all tasks were completed. This is the mobile user interface. If you can see, this is level 1 reminders do mobile recharge, and if I click on this done button, then the mobile recharge will be get successfully done even from our desktop. So I can show you from the app also. So if I simply come here and simply do refresh, currently this is reminder and it will get removed. So I will also try to log in here also. I hope the password is correct. Yes. And as you can see, there is no reminder coming because we just mark this reminder as done from the app also. And if you want to verify from database, we can also do it. So currently it's completed is 0. Just hit the refresh button. And it will definitely get it's completed equal to 1. If we simply go to habit tracker app, go to reminders, and this is completed 1. Now let's add a habit from mobile itself. So I will simply click add habit button. Let's say we only added habit of hitting the gym, so let's say read a book. It's of mindfulness daily every day, and after that I will simply click create habit. So as you can see, the habit read book is created successfully, and if we can go to dashboard, this is our reader book dashboard, and if you go to these habits, and as you can see, this is a reader book which is created successfully as document here, and this was all about my entire project. Now let's move to the desktop screen, which is this. So this was all about the smart habit tracker app, in which in the first video I help you to create the smart habit tracker app, and in this video I help you to deploy this app on internet so that you can access this app from mobile interface also and from laptop also. If you like this video and this project, then do share this project with your family. So that's all for this video, and hope you will be consistent after using this project on day-to-day basis. Thanks for watching this video.